Welcome back to the channel, SPX6900 Army. I hope you are having a good day. Today we will be dissecting Murad's second annual investment thesis that he put out last week. His original investment thesis, of course, he delivered to a live audience at Token 2049 in Singapore this past September, 7 months ago. And that's what sort of catapulted this coin into the upper echelon of the crypto space and made it one of the best performing coins of the year. Not just meme coins, coins overall. So obviously there's been a lot of hype around his second investment thesis, but it's it's a video presentation. It takes an hour and a half. Maybe he didn't have time to go through it all. So I will be dissecting all the important points for you. And before we get started, I was very surprised to see that I personally made a cameo 53 minutes into his presentation. I was talking about the average wallet balance of SPX holders being very, very high. Take a listen.
The average wallet balance is $31,000. That is very impressive. In 2024,
Thank you very much for the shout out, Murad. Feel free going forward to use any of my video footage in future investment thesis. Murad started his talk by discussing the reasons why people are looking at an asset class like crypto now more than ever before, and it ties in with the generational wealth gap. This is the first time in history where our parents' generation is making more money than us. This is due to a variety of reasons, including inflation being high, interest rates being high, people are borrowing more, people are just spending more money that they don't have. Then there's AI, artificial intelligence is already competing for our jobs. The workplace is getting super, super competitive. So the bottom line is people need to make more money now using a variety of different resources such as investments. And crypto is the one asset class that provides better returns on average than the stock market, than commodities, and than other traditional investments like IRAs. Murad then talked about the loneliness epidemic, how people are lonelier now than they ever have been before. They're entering relationships less often and later in life. They're on social media more. They're in front of their phones constantly. They're watching porn more. The rise of OnlyFans is an example of that. So the bottom line is people need friends in a social circle now more than they ever have before in society. And crypto provides those communities for people to belong to and feel a sense of connection. But holding Bitcoin alone just isn't as profitable as it was in the early days in 2012, 2013, 2014. People want to find coins that will outperform BTC, that they can hold and be a part of the community, feel like they're actually a part of something, that they can hold and not have to rotate in and out of a million different positions, which is stressful and time consuming. And evidences of the rise of meme coins, which satisfy a lot of the criteria, is the fact that in 2024, 6 of the top 10 coins in all of crypto were meme coins. 6 of the top 10 best performing coins. There was Popcat, there was WIF, there was Pepe, there was Turbo, there was SPX, and there was Mug. Then Murad talks about some of the specific advantages of SPX6900. Number one, it ties in with the finance narrative, the play on S&P 500. So it ties in with trading, investing, making money, all things that cryptocurrency represent as a speculative nature nowadays. He also talks about the SPX community. They are as diehard cult-like delusional bulls as they come. He relates it to the Ripple communities, the Cardano communities, and the Bitcoin communities. All are super, super diehard. He also says the fact that they have certain unique phrases in XPX, for example, believe in something or there is no chart, because if people keep repeating something, studies have shown they actually live by it or have a higher chance of living by it. Murad then talks about some of the traits and qualities of SPX holders, specifically from an investment perspective, like that they are long-term holders. They tend to be smarter, savvier investors in general. They just have more of a long-term mindset, and they have more money in general. So as evidence of all this is the fact that SPX is number one of all meme coins in the percentage of holders that have never sold a single coin of SPX. They're number one in terms of the percentage of wallets that have more than $1,000 in their wallet of the coin. They're number one in terms of the percentage of wallets that have over $100,000 worth of the coin, the percentage of whales. And they are number one in the total wallet value of the wallet that has SPX and the other coins combined, another whale metric. So in other words, SPX holders just have more money in general, whether it be SPX or other coins, and they tend to hold their coins longer than normal SPX or otherwise. So they're just better, more prudent investors in general. Murad also talks about how SPX has never once paid a KOL for anything. They've never done any paid ads. They've never done any OTC deals. Sounds like they've never even paid for an exchange once. He didn't specifically say that, but he sort of alluded to that. So that from the start has helped attract just a more educated, more intelligent, just more prudent, investment-minded community members, and it has helped repel, keep out the rotators, KOLs who dump on you, short-term traders. Murad also talks about how in addition to targeting educated TradFi people that I just mentioned, he's also targeted Asian community members with their East Asian memes, the narratives, etc. Remember, most trading volume more so still happens in the East, in Asia, than in the West. So I think that's smart. He also talks about how they've specifically targeted females, which I think is good. Females in general in crypto tend to be very nice people. They tend to be less of the Jeets, rotators, coin of the day type people that we see from a lot of the males. So I think that's a smart move as well. And Murad also talked about they have a lot of artists in the community, so their NFTs are top notch, their memes are top notch as well. You know, it is a meme coin, so you need to make sure the imagery and the art is top quality. And that is it, guys, for this wrap up video of Murad's second investment thesis. If I missed anything, let me know down in the comments. Otherwise, just, you know, let me know anything else you want. Drop a comment. Hit the like and subscribe button back later in the video. Bankrupt signing out. Get your leg.